Good evening, and welcome to the Sports Wrap-Up Show on the Western Sports Network. I am John Kendall. Thank you for joining us. The Western Illinois Leathernecks softball team took on IPFW on Saturday in Summit League action. It was Strikeout Cancer Weekend at Mary Ellen McKee Stadium. Let's check out the highlights. After rain fell overnight, Cameron Ferguson started the game on fire as she struck out the first two batters of the game. She would end with a season-high 13 strikeouts. Defense also played key as well. Here's a diving catch by Stacy Swinford of IPFW, robbing Julie DePolo of an RBI, keeping it 0-0. Western scored on a weird play here in the fourth inning. After Lori Pankratz grounded out to third base, Julia Casaros would race home towards home plate, which forced an error throw by IPFW's Rachel Statschuk. However, the ball did not go deep enough, and Galitko would be thrown out at third base, attempting to steal. We move to the sixth inning. After a leadoff double, Sarah Hopwood would tie the game at 1. The game would go into extra innings as we head to the ninth. A wild pitch would allow IPFW to score, making it 2-1, and a deep sacrifice fly by Nikki Marinek would retie the game at 2. In a 10th, with the runner at third, Beth Galitko would hit a ball in the center field, which allowed the run to score and Western to sweep the series with a 3-2 victory in 10 innings. A day after setting the new complete game record for WIU, Ferguson would set a new Summit League and school record for innings pitched, surpassing the 8:14 and a third inning mark set by head coach Holly Van Vlymen. WIU would recently clinch the Summit League regular season championship. Staying with the Western Illinois theme, the Leathernecks baseball team recently competed in a 4-game series against Oakland, losing all 4. In Game 3 of the series, John Kozielinski went 3 for 5 in the game. Kozielinski has been a big part of the Leatherneck lineup, and I recently attended a practice to get an in-depth look at the junior catcher.
Illinois new head baseball coach Mike Villano brings out his lineup card before each game. He and his team knows that the number 4 hitter in the Leatherneck lineup will do whatever he can to win the game. Junior John Kozielinski has been on a tear, hitting in the last 7 games, and is currently second in team batting average this season, batting .385 with 4 home runs and 25 RBIs. Villano attributes that batting average to good hand-eye coordination and putting himself in good counts at the plate.
John can hit. John's got a tremendous amount of hand-eye coordination, and he's a strong kid. And you know what John does really good is John puts himself in positive counts and looks for a good pitch to hit. And he doesn't go out of the strike zone very often. And you know, he does. He comes through in big situations and everything like that, because in big situations when the pitcher pitches you a little bit different, but he's not that type of kid that goes out of his strike zone, and he makes sure that he's always putting himself in a position to get a good pitch to hit.
Hitting wise is just you try to get in good hitting counts, 2-0, 3-1, and then Coach Villano's been teaching us, you know, not to swing at balls below our knees, look for a pitch up. And honestly, that's what I've been doing, just laying off the curveballs in the dirt, seeing fastballs up, and just tearing them up.
Being the catcher, Kaz explains his responsibilities and something new that he gets to do.
Well, the one thing I love about this year that we didn't have in years past was I get to call my own game now. So it's more of like what I feel compared, and then Coach Villano, you know, he puts in a little bit of stuff, like if he wants a fastball in, he'll tell me, or a fastball out. And then he'll call curveballs every once in a while. But for the most part, it's my responsibility to take care of this pitching staff, which is my pitching staff. You know, it's just I got to be able to trust in what they can throw, and they got to be able to trust it too. So it's just got to be a pitcher-catcher team. You know, it's just we got to be on the same page all the time.
Being a catcher also means that you are the quarterback on the field.
John's a quiet leader. He's not a real vocal kid and stuff, but you know, he leads by example. He does play hard. He hustles, and like I said, he's got, you know, a well-disciplined approach. You know, he does call the games, and you know, it's our job to coach him as far as if he does make any mistakes. And he's getting better. I think every single day he goes out there, he gets just a little bit better.
You know, because I see the whole field. I mean, I usually am telling the people where to throw the ball. You know, it's all about seeing the field, reading the runners, stuff like that. And I mean, something even as little as seeing where the batter lines up in the batter's box can tell me where I should throw the ball, or throw a curveball here, or if he can even on bad swings, you know, figuring out where should the next pitch be.
Kozielinski is a law enforcement major, but says that is something he just picked to study.
Oh man, I'm gonna try to play baseball as long as I can for sure. I'm not really sure. After that with law enforcement, it was kind of just a thing that I played baseball. That was something that interested me. So we'll see how it goes after that.
So there's possibly plans of maybe going pro?
We'll see. We'll see.
For the Western Sports Network, I am John Kendall reporting. Let's head over to the pro scene, and the Chicago Blackhawks' quest for a berth in the Stanley Cup Finals got even on Monday night as the Hawks defeated the Vancouver Canucks 4-2. The Hawks trailed all game until Patrick Sharp's goal with 6:49 left in the third period tied the game at 2. The Hawks would take their first lead in the series when Chris Versteeg scored his first playoff goal with 1:30 left in the game, and then Patrick Kane scored an empty net goal to seal the victory. Game 3 would be Wednesday night in Vancouver starting at 8:30. Jaime Garcia threw 6 innings of one-run ball, and Nick Stahovia hit a pinch-hit home run as the St. Louis Cardinals defeated the Philadelphia Phillies 6-3 on Monday night. Cody Rasmus also went 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs in the game. Jake Peavy threw 7 innings of 4-hit ball while not giving up a run, and Alex Rios went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs, while Alexei Ramirez, Andrew Jones, and AJ Przinsky each went 2 for 4 in the game as the White Sox won 5-1 against the Kansas City Royals on Monday night. Scott Pasednik, in his first game back in Chicago since not re-signing with the Sox in the offseason, hit his first home run in the loss. The Cubs had the night off. And another couple sports headlines from this past weekend, Kyle Busch passed Jeff Gordon with 5 laps to go to win his first Sprint Cup Series race of 2010 as he won the Crown Royal Presents the Heath Calhoun 400 in Richmond, Virginia. Brad Keselowski won his second consecutive race in a row as he won the Bubba Burgers 250 Nationwide Series race at Richmond. And last but not least, Floyd Money Mayweather won by unanimous decision to move his record to 41-0 as he defeated Sugar Shane Mosley in Las Vegas on Saturday night. And before we leave, breaking news into the Western Sports Network. The Chicago Bulls have fired head coach Vinny Del Negro after 2 seasons. More information will be given for tomorrow's Sports Wrap-Up. Well, that's all the time we have here for the Sports Wrap-Up show. I am John Kendall. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.